Hello there, this is Cookies. I've got turn 82 of LA Erytheia. So we did a couple of manifestation casts. So this one doesn't quite go well. Neither does this one. And this one kills a werewolf. I think I remember this one being interesting, so we'll look at this one. So we've got a Earth Elemental going up against this guy with no gear. And you'll notice this guy just 1v1s the Earth Elemental. He's got a 27 damage Snake Staff with a strong armor negating poison. It even manages to poison it. Alright. We put up a new Dome of Flaming Death. We Mind Hunt. We do a Ritual of Returning. A Manifestation on a High Priest. A Mind Hunt. Let's see, we throw out a Lich. Or no, Arco does. So let's go ahead and, sorry. Let's go ahead and check out Arco's Lich. Oh, it's a Wind of Death Lich. Pretty cool. So it kills that group. In the magic phase. Then we get magic phased in Duluth by some long dead horsemen who clear out the PD. And then, let's see, we take a battle in Gilgad. Ah, but the worms have moved. So we've been dodged. Do we get gem burned? That is the question. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Then Satis attacks Almond with just a High Priest against a Lich. So that's not going to go well. It looks like he was just moving into the province. Yeah, same one. All right, and then Ulm moving on Arco. Do a small little troop stack against some PD. Should work out for Ulm. Oh, never mind. There's a Worm Mage here. Probably not, then. Oh, the low MR against the Charm. Okay. In Western Plains, Ulm attacks Arco. Or, wait, no, we just saw that. Sylvania. There we go. Patala attacking Arco. So we have this. We have a GSS thug this time. $32 protection. Looks like it won. We get attacked in Umbra in our cave. Small group of tomb worms moving in. We have some Zots that do nothing, except all these groups bunch up. See, we did some Soul Slay spam. Didn't really work. The two worms actually have pretty decent MR. And our Phoenix Fire guys blow themselves up. But a lot of the time, so the Phoenix Fire thing kind of backfired because they didn't have the kind of reinvigoration they needed to get back under 100 fatigue consistently. So we kill 8 tomb worms, lose 4 mages. In Ristus, then, Situs storms a fort, Kalian fort. Finds a full Kalian army in there. Let's go ahead and take a look at what all Kalim's got. Big Earth and Death, Big Death and Blood, Big Water and Death, Fire and Death. So many things. This is the Golem that we saw a few turns ago. Gosh, more Spintas? Big Nature, Big Water. This is Tart. Vampire Lord. Okay. The birds immediately delete themselves. We have Darkness, Rigor Mortis, Wailing Winds, Grip Winter, so big fatigue play. All these super expensive mages back here, completely asleep. And even when they wake up and do something, they blood vengeance themselves. Comically, the archers are still shooting. The ones that are still alive. Because you don't take fatigue shooting bows. So, I imagine Satissa's biggest regret in this fight was not bringing commanders to hold all those items. Because he just missed out on a lot of loot. Alright. But, pretty cool fight. We saw a big Kalen stack get wiped. And they did do in 67 tomb worms, so they're helping out a little bit. And we're still trying to make Lagash younger. We find the false prophet. Cool. Alright, so what do we do on this turn? So... Oh, so the magic phase here, we were able to stealth away our Wraithlord. So this was meant to kill that Wraithlord and potentially decay him. But we were able to sneak our guy away, so we still have access to him. That's this guy. We're pulling these guys back, and we're bringing out a new squad. A little bit higher commitment. See if we can catch anything. We're also beginning to consolidate, so we've got an army here. I think we're waiting to get a void, not a void, dome up on the throne before we move the full army in and have a big juicy target on our back. We're continuing to train mages. In terms of the cultivation stuff, yeah, still sending out gems from Pyre. We've got Mind Hunt. Yeah, some more Mind Hunt spam. We have Demetrius here. He's got our Staff of Elemental Mastery, a Flame Helmet, and a Skull of Fire. He's going to do a Flames from the Sky cast. And my bet this particular turn is that because there's 880 Tomb Worms here, and we see a Tartarian, we're predicting that he's going to try and put this fort under siege and see if we can defend it. So we're moving, so we're basically doing an all-in play. So we're bringing a bunch of stuff from here, and we're bringing this army back in case it gets, odds are it's going to get Flames from the Sky. Bringing some of the raiding groups back. We're going to do a big all-in defense here. So in terms of the scripting for it, we have a Solar Brilliance caster, a Fanaticism, Solar Brilliance again, just seeing if it, trying to check if it'll do damage over the whole enemy army at once, and then maybe he pops and dies. Or if he, or if it like goes through one by one and checks and he just like kills himself on the first guy from Solar Brilliance. So this is me kind of checking that. Also putting up Mass Regen, trying to put Moss Body on the Communion, Elemental Fortitude, Storm to prevent flying snakes, because I can't think of anything worse than snakes that fly. What else are we putting up? I did get a little bit of grief from the Satis player over putting up Demon Cleansing, but it was just an insurance spell in case some like Heliophagus showed up or something, because I've been seeing the bigger players using a lot of like Archdevils and big casters like that, so I was a little bit concerned about a Heliophagus, maybe some stealthy. I'd also heard that Satis had a blood economy, because I mean he's shown vampires, so there could be some number of Fiends of Darkness hiding around somewhere. You never know. So just kind of put it up, and then we've got Frostfend. I think the idea was also to put Frostfend in a different casting slot than another Frostfend cast, but I could be wrong. We've got Army of Lead, Ground Army, Fog Warriors, Warriors of Muspelheim, Life After Death, Anti-Magic, Weapons of Sharpness, Firefend, Firefend, Serpent's Blessing, Howl, Relief, Serpent's Blessing, Life After Death, Sabbath Master, Rush of Strength, Damage Reversal, and 2 Reinvigorations to help out the Communion, Mass Regen, Relief, Light of the Northern Star, Control the Dead from this guy with an artifact, fun little werewolf, Steal some snakes, Mass Regen, and Weapons of Sharpness, Thunderfend, Firefend, Fog Warriors, Life After Death again, Damage Reversal, more Reinvigorations mixed in. And let's see, we're still going. All right. Some So Dragon Teeth, I guess. Mass Regen, Ravenous Swarm, Relief, Howl, Serpent's Blessing. So, yeah. So, all the things. Oftentimes multiple times, just in case. You never know, this army could get deleted by Flames from the Sky. I could have a super unbalanced Communion that burns out for some weird reason. Like, just multiple casters. Trying to make sure I get all the big buffs in. I'm sure they can find something to waste gems on if if they end up casting something else. And continuing to build up mages in here. And Obulsion. And I think that's most of it. So he's setting up any other... Yeah, we're pulling back a lot of the raiding groups. My stuff for Atala is mostly just liquid, frozen heart spam groups. So some of the water randoms are hanging back just because he's showing individual thugs. And I think that's it. So let's see. Yeah, so I will see you in the next turn, in turn 83. Have a good one.